Hello everyone. After 2 million years, we're back with SubaHibi. I'm not ready. I don't want to do a looking glass insects. Can we do something else? Where are we here? Yep. Okay. Oh, we're still in the middle of this. Okay, I thought I got like past this. Kimika killed them all. Let's go!
いや、だったら立花がカラオケボックスに乗り込んでくるだろう。
Tomosane?
どうなってるんだ？少し電話してみるわ。まあいいや。それと高島。
She's still high.
今日のことって合意だよな。だってさ、私そんな強い口調とかで命令してないじゃん。結構率先してやってたし。
I don't know enough about Japanese law to say if that hold up or not.
すんげえ濡れてたしね。
But
あんまバカなこと考えるなよ。一応顔なしのやつで編集してやるけど、バカなこと考えたら分かってるよね。
Okay.
さてと、まあいいや。とりあえず今日は解散かね。映画制作に協力ありがとね。
A movie? That was one?
そうだよ。一応イメージビデオっつうのは映画監督の登竜門だからね。そうそう。これってちゃんと創作としてのビデオだから、そこんとこよろしくね。
Okay. Oh, sure. Can you really call something like that a feature film? Or a softcore video? Even a dunce like me could tell they were lying. They're gonna sell that to some company. They did try not to get my face in the picture. It's not like they're being malicious. Yeah, they weren't being malicious. Not sure why, but after I took those drugs, I couldn't make rational decisions anymore. I just got caught up in the moment. Anyone watching probably wouldn't think I was forced to do it. What was that drug? And what happened to Kimika? Moshi Moshi. Tried calling her a few times already. I haven't been able to reach her. What's going on? I glanced up at the clock. Oh, right. I looked up at the text message I got earlier. Not sure if I should say, nice to meet you. The battle at the stone tower, right. Please respond if you remember the significance of these words. So you'll probably experience a large change. It'll probably be a good thing. How is this a good thing? There definitely was a big change, though. They started bullying me again. Something definitely happened, but it was a terrible thing. They probably don't even think of it as bullying. They're just doing it to make money. Now I made them mad now, pardon my French. What's going to happen tomorrow? It's because of these stupid messages. Nice to meet you. The Cheshire Cat. I read your message, but I've never heard those words. I'm sorry. Though I was a bit curious. What is this large change that's going to happen to me? You said it'd be something good, but I was curious. Not sure if I should say nice to meet you? Battle at the stone tower. Flipping out on her won't help. I can't take it. I want to hear how she says that. Wish today could be a dream. Tomorrow, then everything could go back to normal. I hate this. I thought that was going to be the day screen. A black shadow draped over the sky. A dreary black shadow that stretches into the infinite. Like the world's twilight. A dreary scene. A dream I've never had before. But one that seems so familiar. Maybe it was a dream from long ago. The dream made me sad. Then it disappeared. July 9th. She dies July 12th, I want to say? I always feel bad in the mornings. This morning was way worse than usual. After getting a night's sleep, everything that happened last night seemed like a dream. It didn't feel real at all. I've never dated anyone, never had sex with anyone, I haven't even had my first kiss. But then yesterday... Oh, come on! Come on! Okay, it showed nudity after sex with that. I wish it was just a dream. I wish it was all a lie. I don't want to believe that I'm the kind of person who would do that. Please? Please just let today be peaceful. Looked around a few times and then walked towards my classroom, trying not to make eye contact with anyone. I just want to disappear.
ちょっと高島さん。
Ah! Oh, the world's second worst teacher. When the teacher for the next class came over and said something to me, I jumped and squealed in surprise.
どうしたの？そんなに驚いて。
Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm sorry. Shoot. Can't believe I freaked out. What is it?
あのね、瀬名川先生が高島さんを呼んでいたの。
There's number one. What? Mrs. Senegawa was? Mrs. Senegawa was my homeroom teacher. Why would she be looking for me? She couldn't have found out about it yesterday, right?
彼女、ちょっと怒ってたみたいだから、早く行った方がいいわよ。
Huh? She was upset?
あなたが何をしたかは知らないけど、
Oh my
すぐに謝ればいい
god.
ことだもの。きっと心よく許してくれるわ。ほら、行ってきなさい。
Oh, sure. She had a big smile as she passed me, a great contrast to the unease I was feeling. She was upset, and she was looking for me. Could that be about what happened yesterday? Did the school find out about what happened at the station when the karaoke box? It's probably about like her skipping class, right? That happened in that wasn't just the Kimiko girl, right? Like she skipped class and met Takuji, I think? What should I do? If they ever found out about those videos, I'd definitely be expelled. What do I do now? It's the worst thing that could have happened. It's all over now. Mrs. Senegawa?
あ、高島さん、おはよう。
Oh, wait, is Tsubasa dead? Good morning. Just like Kiyokawa warned me, her face looked pretty
い
severe.
つも貧困法
Is
制
his
で
name
あなた
Tsubasa?
がしたとは思えないんだけど。でも、見たという証人が複数いるからね。
Skipping class. They really did. Someone saw me. Of course they did. Can't believe I was naked out there. Wish that had just been a dream, but it's all real. It's all over. I...
何のことかは分かっているみたいね。
Yes, I'm terribly sorry. Well, hold on. I want to make sure I have hard drive space. I've got a bit. Not a lot, but a bit.
それで、どうして古い方のプールに
What?
赤インクを撒き散らすようなことをしたの？
What? Well, what? Ink? Ink? What do you mean, ink?
今朝出勤してみたら、旧プ
Was
ールが赤
Tsubasa
インク
killed
で
in the
大変なこと
pool?
になってるって用務員さんに言われたのよ。 ひ
Really?
どいいたずらする子がいるわねと呆れていたら、複数の子が昨日の夕方、あなたが気でも狂ったかのようにプールへ赤インクを撒いていたって証言してきてね。
But yesterday I was...
昨日どうしたの？
I can't say that. Can't tell you what I was really doing yesterday evening. Witnesses?
赤坂さんと北見さんよ。でも他にも複数の男子が目撃したって言うから、私としてもおとなしいあなたがあんなことしたとは考えたくないけど
Oh
ね。
my god.
複数の人間が見たとなれば、まあ仕方ないでしょ。
Okay.
あなたがやったのよね。
Say no! I tried to tell her I didn't do it. She looked at me sharply, as if she didn't want to hear it. I didn't know who did it, but I couldn't admit what I was doing last night either. I just froze. She just glared at me, not saying a word. We stood in silence for a moment. I was too weak to protest. I picked the safest option. Just wanted to get away from her, away from the uncomfortable silence. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I did it. I gave up, just like that. I realized I'd gone back to my old self. I was finally starting to feel like I was stronger than this. That I was stronger thanks to Mamiya-kun. But in reality, I was wrong. I'm still the exact same person. I haven't changed at all. I just let other people decide things, and I let them do whatever they want. I can't even fight back.
でも本心を言えば、あなたがしたとはどうにも信じられないんだけどね。
She gave me a sardonic laugh as she told me that. She was so sure I was the culprit before, too. Adults are always like this. I know what's happening. I've experienced this before. Not just in the real world, but over the internet, too. I've seen the same thing happen so many times before. Adults just close their eyes and look away from the truth so they can come up with an explanation that's more convenient for them. Adults are always like that. They push their views on anyone weaker than them the second they get a chance. It's the weaklings like me that have to suffer for it. Even teachers do it. No, teachers do it more than anyone else.
まあ水星の赤インクらしいから落とすのは簡単みたいよ。
Yes, thank you. I weakly replied, trying to be polite. The same acquiescent response I've shown every time I've had conflict. I just need to say I'm sorry or say thank you. If I just do that, the problem will go away.
まだ1時間目まで時間があるから早くホースで水をまいてきれいにしてきなさい。ホームルームには出なくてもいいわ。
Understood.
ほら早く行きなさい。
She didn't even try to ask why I did it. She just waved and sent me on my way. She didn't want to think about it any longer. Or maybe she just hates me. She's always had a pretty nasty attitude towards me. Kinda feel like she doesn't like me. If you're my age, you'd be bullying me too, wouldn't you? She's so confident and decisive. She'd probably just think I was disgusting or pathetic. I know what it feels like to be hated. I can tell that the adults are just as petty as children. An ugly blank. I don't. What do I say that as? It's been too long. An ugly nice lady. It's just an ugly nice lady. There we go. Perfect. Apparently bowling can happen after you get a job too. I heard bowling at the workplace was actually very common. They probably do it too. I bet some of the teachers bully the weaker ones. That's why it wouldn't surprise me to hear Mrs. Sanagawa hated me too. What's this? Changed into my swimsuit in case I got wet. When I saw what happened, I was stunned. Just like Mrs. Sanagawa said, the old pool is absolutely covered in red ink. Yeah, look at all that red ink, guys. Is it not blood? Looks like blood. Wondering if this is what it would look like if a skydiver's parachute malfunctioned and he landed in the pool, spraying blood everywhere. Or for example, if someone jumped off the roof. They wouldn't be able to jump this far. Probably fall in those bushes and break their legs. There's concrete directly under the lip of the roof. It has to be. Who's the guy? What's the name of the guy that dies? I'm always mixing them up. I thought it was Shiroyama. SubaHibi, but she called Tsubasa there. Is that like his first name? Hold on, BNDB Tsubasa. Yeah, Tsubasa Shiroyama. Okay. Perfect. Shouldn't be wasting time like this. I'm so pessimistic today. Of course I was pessimistic after what happened yesterday, but I can't think like that. I'm really glad it wasn't oil-based paint. Try to force a smile. I just have to count my blessings, keep my spirits up. As I unreeled the heavy cleaning hose, I started to feel a little better. Connected the one end of the reel to the water supply, pulled the other out to the pool. Getting some exercise is a good way to start off the morning. I was having trouble turning the heavy metal knob when... It's a good idea to pick this spot. Couldn't sleep last night, I was so excited. What? When I looked up, I saw a bunch of men standing there. The ones from last night. So I guess this is just their way of luring her out. Why are they here? Good morning, Takashima Sakuro. Sure is a nice sunny day, isn't it? Good morning. These are the men who had Kimika surrounded. They're thugs that Akasaka-san knew. What happened here? It's so dirty. Why are they making you clean it? What are they talking about? They're the other witnesses Mrs. Sanagawa mentioned, so they know dang well. Is there something I can do for you? You look good in that swimsuit. I don't like where this is going. Oh, Nishimura, I don't want to creep him out. You gotta play nice. Gotta be nice, man. I don't like where this is going. Can we go back to the Kimika route? What? Kimika? What did you do to Kimika? Kimika? Oh, that nice lady? I called her over and over last night, but no one ever answered, and... Look at this bruise right here. Shorty looks like a freaking grapefruit. That she's gonna freaking kill me. So where is she? Who knows? We're nice guys, you know? She's probably fine. What do you mean probably? More importantly, I have to say, yeah, I don't want that quote taken out of context. No. When they all looked right at my chest, I moved both hands to cover it. Told you, you're being too obvious. It's your fault she's all scared now. You gotta play nice. That's lesson number 1. They grinned and started walking towards me. Okay, Tomo-san, showed up. I backed up. Are you scared of us? That's awful. We're all nice guys, you know? You want to smoke? I'll give you a cig if you want. No, I'll pass. Really? These ones taste dang good. He smiled and produced a small box of cigarettes, then returned them to his pockets when I refused. That's terrible, Takashima. Can't believe they're making you scrub the pool first thing in the morning. Yeah. Oh, you don't like tobacco? You should at least take a few of these. They'll help you work. Shiroyama pulled a package of pills from his spot. Do not take those. What is that? Make you feel better. You'll feel great. I don't need any drugs like that. Huh? Why, you think this is something dangerous? Tons of people get this prescribed by their doctors, you know? Certainly it did look like the packaging he would get if he had it prescribed. Why is he laughing? It's scary. You don't need to be on guard around us, you know? Hey, are you listening? We're being so nice to you, you won't even take it? What's up with that? Come on, you want to do that, right? His voice made it clear he was getting frustrated. He was still smiling, but the tenseness in his body made me feel like he was about to hit me. Oh no, I didn't mean it like that. Then take it. You'll feel better. I promise. Go on. Just one's fine. They're wrapped individually. Taking pills wrapped like this before must have been prescribed by someone's doctor. Couldn't really be a bad illegal drug like before. Yeah, no. She's stupid. I just had an awful experience with drugs yesterday, though. Akasaka-san lied to me, saying it would make my skin look better. Whatever that was, it made me feel like an entirely different person. Like I was excited all the time. Even if it did look like real medicine, it was still scary. There's no way that was anything good. At the same time, I didn't know if I could run away. They'd catch me in a second. Maybe over there. See the manhole out of the corner of my eye. Couldn't run them for long, but if I can get in there, maybe I could get away. Just calm down. Calm down. If I just act calm, I should be fine. She can't open it though, remember? It should be fine. It'll be fine. Anyway, I have to get rid of all this ink before homeroom ends. Otherwise, Mrs. Senegal will get mad at me again. Can you just wait until I finish up with this? It'll just take a minute, I promise. You're perfectly fine right now, so maybe I should take it after I get done, when I'm really tired. Doesn't that sound good? Spoke all those words in one breath, then stood and waited for their reaction. I don't want any teachers out here asking why it's taking so long to clean the pool. And we don't want any teachers to see. But whatever. You have 3 minutes. Get going. Alright. But Zakiro was actually smart. What? So they turned the knob on the hose. They started pulling cigarettes out of their pockets and turned away from me while they smoked. I ran, stretching the hose as far as I could. And I felt like I remembered something I had to do and dropped the hose. They're still smoking, so they didn't notice I'd run away. There we go. The manhole that led underground. It's pretty hard to open it by myself. There's no other way I could get away. Pulled as hard as I could to pry open the manhole cover. Yeah? Once I was inside, I clenched my teeth. She got in! Clenched my teeth and pushed to put the cover back in place. I was in complete darkness as I clung to the ladder. Huh? Hey, Takashima's gone! But no way, really? Huh? Whoa, did she hide somewhere? She's still in her swimsuit, so there's no way she went back to class just like that. Anyway, find her, quick! Check behind the diving board, over by the fence. Heard the angry voices from above, traveling straight through the steel lid and piercing into my ears. Hey, Takashima! Don't yell, you idiot! One of the teachers will hear you. About condoms and everything! She ran away because we were eye freaking her. Who needs oh my god, dude. they mean contraception? They're going to... Now that I think of it, Akasaka-san did say something like that when Kimiko was fighting back. So they were definitely trying to... That's not funny. Yesterday was so awful. I can't let that happen again. She over there? She's gone. Disappeared in a puff of smoke. Give up and leave, please. Ow. Oh, I did look at the scene gallery, which shows all the age scenes. Looks like there's 2 more in Looking Glass Insects, which means luckily there's only 2 more, but that also means there's 2 more. The steel rungs were biting into my skin and my arms are shaking from fatigue. Go down. She's really gone. You think? Where the frick did she go? Jeez, what's going on? That bimbo got away from us. Am I allowed to say bimbo? Please just leave. Can't hold on any longer. Go down! Whatever, let's go. Don't want any teachers to see us on school grounds. Probably make us clean the pool next time. Let's get the heck out of here. What, you're giving up already? Don't act so disappointed. Either way, Megu isn't a liar, so just chill. What's that supposed to mean? Well, hold on. There we go. I pressed my back against the manhole and pushed with my legs to dislodge the cover a second time, but I finally managed to get back out. I'm so glad they left. Thank goodness. So relieved that I just laid down on the cold concrete for a moment. The beads of cold sweat running down my cheeks and between my thighs felt really good. That was really close. Thanks to Mamiya-kun, I got away. Not for that manhole, I wouldn't have been able to escape. Oh, homeroom was starting. Mrs. Senagawa said I didn't have to go to homeroom. I have to finish cleaning. Quickly turned the knob and directed the water to the ink in the bottom of the pool. Just like she said, the water soluble ink washed away easily when I sprayed it. Need to change and get to class. Huh? What? I went back to the locker room and started changing. My underwear isn't here. I didn't have any underwear to put on at all. How could this happen? Who would do that? Akasaka-san and Kitami-san? Maybe those thugs from before. Why would they do this? Well, fine. Still have my PE uniform in my locker, so I could just wear the bloomer bottoms instead of panties. I have no underwear until I get to my locker, though. It's not that far from here. That should be no problem, right? Felt uncomfortable and breezy without any... Don't make me say panties. Stop it. Underwear. As long as my skirt didn't get flipped up, no one could see. No. Why? How? I was just starting to feel like things were going to work out, but then this. Why isn't my PE uniform here? Did I forget to bring it to school? No way. It should definitely be here. No matter where I looked in that cramped locker, I couldn't find either part of my PE uniform. That's strange. Usually I have an extra even. What should I do? I'm gonna have to go to class without any... I don't have any time to go back and put my swimsuit on underneath either. There's something else that was really strange. The sewing kit in my locker before. We should keep a portable sewing kit around just in case, but I couldn't see it anywhere. I hate to think what someone would do with my PE uniform. It's just bizarre that someone would steal a sewing kit. Don't think about it too much. It's not like worrying about it was gonna make it any better. Is this... I don't see how that's... Like the sewing kit part. What is that? What are they gonna do with the sewing kit? My spirits were low as I trudged back to the changing room. Because like they left her uniform. They could have taken that too. But I guess they wanted her in class, right? But so they left something. So why did they take the sewing kit? And I grabbed the swimsuit I had left behind. Class is about to start. After I run to class, held my skirt down as I ran. Current of the flowing river that does not cease, and yet the water is not the same as before. The foam that floats is finally some good stuff. Floats in stagnant pools. Even as the teacher got a famous section from Hojoki. Yeah, what's Hojoki? Hojoki. Account of my hut, or the 10-foot square hut. The important and popular short work of the early Kamakura period by Kamo no Chome. Who's that? He's got a portrait. Just chilling in it. Oh yeah, it looks like the opening sentence is famous in literature as an expression of mujo, the translates of things. Translated here as the flow of the river never ceases, water never stays the same. Is that pretty much what I just read, right? Yeah. This says bubbles float on the surface of pools instead of foam. So that's, I wonder which translation's better. First it was cold, but it slowly warmed up from my body heat. It stopped feeling so unpleasant after that. It's kind of embarrassing to admit that I got used to it. We all passed the entrance exam for this school, so I'm sure you know who wrote this. You, answer the question. Was it Tezuka Osamu? You think that's funny? It's from Hojoki, written by Kamo no Chome. I could have told you that at the Wikipedia article. It's a famous essay written in the Kamakura period. Hey, I told you. An autobiographical account of the world's transiency and impermanence. So true. First I was nervous, but the class was perfectly normal. Oh, by the way, you know how I said I was gonna do a lot of reading over the month that I was gone? Yeah, I hardly touched philosophical investigations. I think I'm I don't remember where I was to start with, but hold on. Oh, let's go grab it and see. I hope I have a bookmark in it. I last read it like a week ago. Let's see. I'm on number 60 or 61, one of those. It's broken into numbers, every paragraph or thought or whatever you want to call it. So boring that for a while I forgot I wasn't wearing any underwear. It's not like anyone can see when I'm sitting normally. This must be another one of Akasaka-san's pranks. One day I figure out for sure who did this, but at the same time I didn't want to go near either of them after what happened last night. how uncomfortable is it to go commando in a skirt? Like, that's not an experience I have. So is it a little, a lot? Like, I'm really scared of them. Snip, snip. Eh? Felt a cold sensation on my leg, then I heard an unpleasant sound from below. Heard someone giggling when I started to turn. Kojima-san, another quiet girl in my class, though not as quiet as me, sits behind me. Oh my god. That's why they took the sewing kit, so she couldn't, like, fix the skirt. Huh? Turned my head, I noticed Kojima-san sitting in a different seat than usual. So then... person behind me, cutting my skirt with scissors was... Ah! Oh, hold on, let's hear the sound. Suddenly remembered that the seat Kojima-san was sitting in was Akasaka-san's seat. Ah, see, that's... Should have just stayed underground. Heard her muffled giggles as the strange cold sensation made its way up my leg. She was cutting my skirt with scissors and then pulling the two sides apart so people could see. Can't believe someone would do that. Guess they ended up making them mad last night. Did everything they asked? So why are they doing this? Killer! This is time. It's time for bowling. Well, not bowling. It's time for violence, Sakura. Be a Kimika. I can't tell her to stop, and I can't yell out either. If I make a scene, I'll look like the pervert. Don't know what they'll do to me later if I fight back. Kojima-san should go back to her normal seat in the next class. Escalate things! I just have to endure it until then. No! I know that fighting back will make it worse. No, it won't! That's what my past experiences with her have taught me. So I just let Akasaka-san do what she wanted and try to minimize the damage. Then after class, I can go to my locker and get my sewing kit? Oh, that's why. They stole my sewing kit ahead of time so they can embarrass me like this. She laughed, like she could tell exactly what I was thinking. She's ridiculing me. Yeah. There's actually really wait, that's not the... No, I don't think that's the same one Kimika had. The first period ended, I rotated my skirt 120 degrees so the cut was over my left thigh. Used my left hand to hold the cut closed so the people around me couldn't see. Wished I had a safety pin or a hairpin today. I had no luck at all. Then that nice girl Akasaka-san went back to her seat where Kojima-san had been sitting before. So frustrated and depressed that I couldn't pay attention to class. The reason they stole my PE uniform was so I couldn't change out of this. Maybe it is the same one. I don't remember what she had. These people are the worst. Snip, snip, snip. Wait, hold on. I know how to... Do I have a Google search result for hydrogen sulfide? Do I? Hold on, no. I have one for dihydrogen monoxide. That's real dangerous. Felt my skirt being pulled again, and the same ruthless sounds of scissors reached my ears. Stop, please, just stop. Looked at Akasaka-san, who I thought must have been doing it again. And I saw Kojima-san sitting in yet another seat that wasn't hers, and I was struck speechless. It's Kitami-san's seat. Instead of going back to Akasaka-san's seat, she went to Kitami-san. Is that Sadako's name? Then...
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Like a crappy China dress. Turned my skirt again so that both the slits were covered by my thighs and my crotch was still covered. I held both the cuts closed and I put my head down on my desk. I don't even know what... Like, stop them from cutting it. Like... Just say something, the teacher will look and see, you know, so them leaning over with scissors, like... Anyway, and how are they cutting it like that for, like, she said like a China dress, right? Like, so that's not from the waist, that's from like where the thigh is up. How are they doing that from behind you? Well, oh, sorry, are they... She's next to her, isn't she? Never mind. My bad. But if you hadn't turned it around, then like they couldn't have gotten to both sides. Probably won't ask what happened. They're all convinced there's no bowling in the school. Mrs. Senegawa doesn't want to dig her own grave. The scissors started cutting again. There's no way I could turn my skirt without the cuts showing. Takashima-san, translate the third line on page 174. Takashima-san, did you hear me? Yes, page 174, line 3, right? Teacher suddenly called on me. Wasn't ready for it at all. Sounds like I just had a bucket of cold water dumped on me. I hate this so much. Sam, try to stop the visitors. Is this in English?
は沼地へ行こうとする客人たちを呼び止めて。
No. We're going to the swamp. What's that from? Takashima-san, please stand and translate. Well, I stood up and everyone looked at me. There's no way my skirt would protect my modesty. What's wrong? Is there some reason why you can't stand? Raised his voice and gave me a harsh look. There's nothing I can do. I have to stand up. No, don't stand up! Say yeah, there's a reason! Sakura! Oh, God! I hate this game. I hate this game. There's a ferocious crocodile. Warn them they shouldn't go near it, especially not out of mere curiosity. They had never seen Mother Nature in her full fury before, since they lived their entire lives in the city.
ちょっとあれ
Oh, are you
どういう
serious?
趣味常識を疑うわ
Just as I expected, everyone started whispering to each other the second I stood up. Felt like crying. I couldn't cry now, not here. At least cry! I continued translating, holding back my tears. Like, if you can't fight back, that works! They looked down upon Sam and laughed. We have guns. There's nothing left for us to be afraid of. You fools, you'd be lucky to kill a goose with those pistols. What is this from? Alright, that's enough. Well done. Knew you want to mix up ducks and geese. Collapsed back into my seat, burying my face in my notes and trying not to listen to all the whispering around me. Hey, I let it go a little longer. So they all saw. Must have thought that I cut those slits into my skirt myself. Who would do something dumb like that? Please, everyone, quiet down. It's the teacher couldn't see. You'd be happy about that at least. Still way too breezy. Can't wait for lunch. Hold down my skirt and run to the teacher's lounge once this period is over. That's my only choice. That's enough for today. That was quick. Quickly got up and left. Worried about where the boys were looking, all I could do was hold down my skirt.
ちょっと待てよ。
Don't wait up. What? I got out into the hallway. Someone grabbed my hand from behind and stopped me. Akasaka-san and Kitami-san were standing there, smiling. They knew I'd run. They chased me the second they saw me get up.
さ、高島、昨日は本当にごめんな。あれやりすぎたなって思っててさ。
Oh, what do you... Ah!
とりあえず教室に戻ろうよな高島
No. What was Tomasana gonna do to them? Like, put something in each of their ears and knock them over so they have to pick which ear to rupture? Do that to them. I hate this.
おい、あのビデオ、あんたの顔映ってんだからな。
And then stab Shiroyama, Ida, and Nishimura.
わかってるな。
I know that's not gonna happen because this is chronologically before everything, but... What?
悪いようにしないからさとりあえずこっち来いよ
なんかさ、高島ってクラシックバレエ習ってたじゃない？
Yes. I reluctantly answered your question. I'm like a frog cornered by a snake.
メグがさ、ダンスやってるんだけど、わからないことがあるって。
そうなんだよダンスの基本は DVD でマスターしたんだけどさ
That basically makes you a ballerina.
やっぱ私も伝統的な技術を見直すべき時が来たと思ったんだ
I don't see where this is going. I mean, I know it's gonna be bad, but sure.
そこでクラシックバレエ経験者である高島の出番ですよ。
Are they gonna like make her dance around with her skirt like that? Huh?
クラシックバレエといえば白鳥のように華麗なスピンでしょ、なんていうかこうくるりっとね
ああ、はいはい、あれは美しいよね。
Ah, but did I spin with this tattered skirt? Everyone would obviously be able to see. That's why they're so eager to have me demonstrate.
いいよね、高島。
I can't do that.
何言ってるの友達だろ私ら
How are we friends? These people are scum.
はあ。じゃああのビデオ、ネットで流してもいいんだね。
ここで恥ずかしい思いをしても一生じゃないけどネットで広がった映像は永遠に消えないって話だぜ
And they'll keep holding it over you forever. You cowards.
何その反抗的な態度別に私らはネットで流してもいいんだよ
But
めんどくさいから流したら、写メなら簡単にあげられるだろ。
いいね出会い系とかに貼るか
I'm sorry. I'll do it.
そう
別に私ら無理強いとかしたくないし、あんたがやりたくないなら別にいいけど。
They're the worst. I didn't have the will to fight back anymore. I want to do it. Please let me
そう
demonstrate.
まあ、高島がそこまで言うなら仕方がないかな。ねえ、さとこ。ちょっと待ってね。すぐ場所を開けるからさ。よいしょ。よいしょ。
We're about to get... They had me trapped, but I still couldn't get to the teacher's lounge. It was lunchtime, and Kitami-san started moving desks to make space for me to dance. All the students around me knew what happened to my skirt. People laughing. People averting their eyes. Looked like most of the boys in our class were interested. Guess they didn't want to be associated with the bowling. They just stood to the side and watched it unfold.
主にターンの技を見せてよね。くるくる回るやつだよ。
You know, maybe this whole school deserved to be forced into a cult, drugged, starved, and then let off a roof. Maybe Takuji was right. It's all right.
これでいいかな、高島。
No, this is fine.
おいおい、なんか乗り気じゃねえな。私らが無理強いさせてるみたいで気分悪いぞ。
No, not at all.
んじゃあ自分でやりたくて踊るってみんなに言えよ。
The worst. She's the absolute worst. I'm doing this because I want to.
なんだよ。
That's what people who want to do it
そんなん
say.
じゃ聞こえねえよ。ちゃんと言えよ。高島ザクロはこれからバレエを踊ります。皆さんしっかり見てくださいって。
Despair. Zetsubo. Endless despair. That's all I can say. The bowling last time was awful, but it wasn't like this. That video's the reason. If I completely refused that video, it would have just bullied me with violence and rejection like before. I would have preferred that rather than having it end like this. But now that they had the video, there's nothing I could do. I inhaled deeply, desperately. Takashima Zakuro. Oh, hold on, let's hear her say it.
高島ザクロはこれからバレエを踊ります。皆さんしっかり見てください。
The classroom was utterly silent. Everyone was completely focused on me. No one came to save me. Oh, that's right. What happened to Kimika? She didn't get hurt since I cooperated, right? What did happen to Kimika? She didn't get hurt, then why didn't she come to school today? The answer is simple. Everything's useless. All my suffering is just a game, something to amuse them. I give up. I'm a worm.
それじゃあ高島、一つ警戒に頼むわ。
Okay, I'm gonna save it here so I can just not play SubaHibi for a few minutes. I hate this so much. Let me get to Jabberwocky, please. Let me out. I think it hurts more having done the Kimika route beforehand, like seeing how this could have easily been prevented. Right? I hate it. Anyways, see you guys next time.